All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HUDCORoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing, HUDCORoofing.com. Of course, it is St. Patty's Day, and it is the beginning of March Madness. How many of y'all playing hooky today? Yeah, I wish. Anyway, thanks to everybody who joined us on Nightcap last night. If you missed it, it's there on demand on YouTube and Facebook. However you're watching this right now, you can go back and check out the Nightcap from last night. Really good show. Appreciate everybody for hanging out that did. We talked a lot about Deshaun Watson and the prospects there, and still nothing has broken with respect to Deshaun Watson. I think a lot of people thought, I know I did, just reading a lot of the reports, that that Watson was going to make a decision yesterday, and there are a lot of other free agent dominoes that are yet to fall because everyone's waiting to see what happens with Deshaun Watson. Jameis Winston among them, Teron Armstead, obviously. There are still free agent targets out there, and Tyrann Mathieu and Jarvis Landry and guys we've talked about that, depending on if the Saints get a deal done for Deshaun Watson, what player or players are included in that deal, that could determine what happens to those guys. So I guess my point with all that is just to say, it can't drag on much longer. They've got to have a resolution there so they can proceed. So just something, obviously that a lot of people are going to be keeping a very close eye on today. March Madness begins today, so for many, the most wonderful 2 days of the sports calendar, the Thursday and Friday of March Madness, where it's just wall-to-wall games, seemingly nonstop all day. So you get your first game tip-in this morning at 11:15. First game tipping at 11:15. That's Michigan, Colorado State. So they'll get us started off. Hope your brackets do well. Wish everybody luck with that. Because let's be honest, it's really just a game of chance. So good luck with your bracket. All right, we'll say some good mornings. We got to speed through this a little bit here today. My apologies, but got a little bit of a late start, so I only have about 10 more minutes. So I'm going to go a little quickly today, make sure we get to as much of you as we can. Rapping batches, Trivia Carter, good morning. Caleb Kaiser, Wendell Norman, Josh Higginbotham, what's up? Let's see, call Watson and tell him to go ahead and sign off on the Saints trade. Josh, I think he would if Atlanta hadn't jumped into the mix, but that's my real only concern. I think Watson's prepared to pick the Saints over the Browns, over the Panthers. My one big concern is Atlanta because he's from Atlanta, and there's no way to gauge really the allure of going home. Does he just want to go home? And if he does, you just sort of respect it. You tip your cap. It would suck because now he would be in your division along with Tom Brady, and you'd still be without a quarterback. Albeit the Saints would I think very quickly sign Jameis Winston. But man, it's tough whenever you dangle this carrot if you don't get it. Sean Comiskey, what's up? Is Drew good with his arm? We're doing okay, Sean. Thanks for asking. Yeah, man. He right now it's just sort of pain management the first few days. For those that missed it, Drew broke his arm. He had a fall at school. Kind of a kid ran into him and he fell real hard. So it's the upper part of his left arm. It's just humerus, right here. So not a complete break, which is good. He's got to have this little brace he has to wear for 4 weeks. So just a little tender right now. Jesse Brown, good morning. Hope Drew's feeling better. Thank you. Do you think Will Wade firing may be a distraction for the basketball team on Friday? So I'm not sure if you heard of Jesse Brown, but I did have Greg Graber on with us on Monday. And he's the mental conditioning coach that Will Wade has hired and has been with Will Wade for all of his coaching stops, Chattanooga, VCU, LSU. And asked him those sorts of things. And he said, look, with this team, they're mentally strong. The way he put it is the hay is in the barn with this team. There's not really a lot you could do. They either rise up to the moment or they don't. There's not a lot you could do in this one. But he said he thought they would. I mean, this is a good team. So You got some veteran guys out there. I mean, you've got Darius Days, you've got Xavier Pinson, you've got some good veteran leadership on this team, Sharif O'Neal. I hope so, Jesse. I think they'll play well. Kevin Trice, regarding Watson, a wise man once said, believe nothing, consider everything. Absolutely. No Saint, I am in my acceptance part of the 5 stages of NFL grief. I've now accepted Deshaun won't sign with the Saints, most likely will sign with NFC South rival Cy. I'm just not as negative as you. I'm not going to go to that place yet because there's no reason to go to that place yet. Alex Barnes, really enjoyed Nightcap last night. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you for watching. Jay Benoit, Marcus Wilson, good morning. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Bart St. Germain, Quentin Breakbill, Brian Broom, Kelly Gross, John Dworon, good morning. Gymnastics #1 crowd. Saw that. Gymnastics led the country in attendance this year. Really great feather in the cap for Jay Clark and for that program. Karen Big, it's proof. If you build it, they will come. People in this town love to support a winner, and if it's purple and gold, they will go. Brian Wynn, Derek Adams, good morning, Scone. Brandon DeVille, let's see, saw last night LSU baseball is going to the Carbach Classic next year. I'll tell you this much I know. Jay Johnson, like I know this for a fact, Jay Johnson wants to schedule way more difficult in the pre-conference. Expect to see a home series against a great opponent. Expect to see LSU travel in a true road series to a very strong opponent. You could expect to see more of like the Minute Maid Classic, like what you mentioned there. I get the sense, talking to Jay Johnson, that he doesn't see a lot of value in playing a 3-game set at home against Bethune-Cookman. So, yes, expect to see some much more intense scheduling in the pre-conference next year and moving forward with Jay Johnson. Shelby, professional free agency is a crazy thing. Between baseball and football, I can't stay off my phone. The Braves are making championship moves. Burglass, what's up? Hey, Dad, good morning. Let's see. What do you think about John Brady as placeholder than Ronald Dupree? Okay. First of all, I think John Brady's retired. I think he's living his best life. Dude's got a condo in New Orleans. He's got a daughter who lives in L.A. I think he enjoys staying close to the game, in calling it, and you're still going to be in arenas and taste it a little bit, but not having the day-to-day grind. He already inherited this program once, coming on sanctions. So no, and as far as Ronald Dupree, brother, I don't know what Ronald Dupree is doing right now. Like, I don't know that he's coaching basketball. Why in the world would Scott Woodward hire someone who's never coached? I just can't in any way see that. That just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense at all. I mean, no, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I mean, especially with Scott Woodward's MO, he's going to aim high, man. I think it's going to be a really difficult pull. Dupree's on the bench for the Bucks. Good for him, man. I mean, that's great, but you're not taking a guy that's sitting at the end of a bench in the NBA and hiring him to coach to take over the LSU basketball job with no head coaching experience. And nah, man. No. Jason Kimball, morning, Matt. By the way, voted for you for best 225. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Never listened or watched sports radio shows until I caught Morning Scone one day. Keep it up. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Hey, Jason Horn. Good morning. Burglass, do you think Virginia Tech got underseed in the bracket? I tend to no, I don't. I don't really take much exception with what the committee does. They're trying to fit 68 teams into a field. You have AQs. You've got to guess what the committee values in in resumes for the non-AQs, no, I don't think anybody's underseated. I think you're seated what you are and you go play. I don't get into the man we got screwed type deal. Hey Dawn, good morning. Brian Wynn, I think the Tigers will fare in Milwaukee this weekend. 1 win, 2 wins. I think they beat Iowa State and lose to Wisconsin. I think they win 1 game. Kurt, good morning. Christopher Callahan, good morning. You need Darren's number? Well, Darren James. 335-7666. 335-7666. 335-7666. Or agent225.com for Darren James. He's the best, dude. I'm telling you. Like, you buying or selling, you will be thrilled. There's nobody that works like that man. I'm telling you. I cannot. Y'all think I work? Darren James makes me look lazy. I was up doing a 2-hour nightcap with Scone last night. Went to bed. Got up. I'm doing this. Going to go do LSU Daily. Going to host AFR today. Darren makes me look lazy. I'm serious. He's incredible. Could not recommend him highly enough. You need a realtor? Call Darren James. 335-7666. That's his cell. 335-7666. I say it every day on radio, so I know it. I've got to be one of the last humans that actually has phone numbers committed to memory. Jeff McKithen, Caleb Bernard, Kirk Taylor, what's up, man? Ronnie Duke, epic rant last night. Didn't realize you remembered me like that. You have a good memory considering everyone you meet. Yeah, man. I appreciate you for watching, man. Matt Godwin, Randy Bennett, Tony Cortello. Morning, thought you and Holder had a great segment yesterday. If Mrs. B is comfortable with signing Deshaun Watson, the fan should be. Her reputation is more important than one signing, including a franchise quarterback. Well put, Tony. And thanks for watching the show. I appreciate it. Yeah, Larry was on yesterday at the top of hour 2. I'm sure that's on the AFR Saints channel if you want to go check it out. Charlie Cavell, Vernell Thomas, good morning. Brant Roban, morning Scone, first morning Baton Rouge. Going to campus to introduce my girls to Mike. Hit up the LSU Superstore at Barnes and Noble. There you go, man. That's awesome. Enjoy campus. Hopefully it's a beautiful day today. That's great. Enjoy the day on campus, man. So, Brent, you going to catch some baseball, Lady Tiger basketball while in town this weekend? It's a good weekend to be here. Wearing to the Green Parade on Saturday. Charlie, I know everyone's focused on March Madness. First series for Jay Johnson is huge. Oh, we can talk about it tomorrow, Charlie. It's only Thursday. Patience, brother. Yeah, but no doubt. A&M might be the worst team in the league this year, so you've got to win this series, and you should have a chance to sweep it, actually. So. David Rodri, let's see, Kirk, his arm said stay with the Saints. I think if they re-sign Winston, or if they sign Deshaun Watson, they trade for Deshaun Watson, yes, I believe Teron Armstead will be back. If not, I think Ramczyk flips to left tackle, James Hurst is your right tackle, and they re-sign Jameis Winston. Stu 3, if he winds up with the Falcons, I expect them to be terrible for at least 5 years straight. Lee Duga, good morning from the Crazy Cajun in Greensboro, North Carolina. Good morning, Lee. Let's see. Matt, I see you're in the denial stage. I'm not in the denial stage. No Saint. There's just no reason. There's no reason to be in the state you are where you're accepting that he's not going to end up a Saint. Irfan Sayyad. Sean Comiskey, trivia. What if LSU makes a run to the Final Four with the interim coach? Does he get consideration for Will Ward's replacement? I doubt it. Just look at Scott Woodward making the hire. Remember a few years ago, Mississippi State, it was Gary Henderson. Remember in 2018, so Andy Cannizzaro gets fired. Gary Henderson, who was the former Kentucky coach, takes over as the interim, takes Mississippi State all the way to the College World Series. I'm pretty sure they made the College World Series final that year and lost. I thought they made the final. Maybe they won the first. I think they won the first 2 games in CWS, then lost the next 2 to Oregon State, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Gary Henderson got them all the way to the CWS and didn't get the job full time. Like, ADs are going to hire their own people. Let's see, Lee. How about Shaka Smart, young, smart, proven winner? I don't know how you pull him. He already did the thing leaving from VCU for Texas. I don't know why he would leave Marquette to take this job. Brandon, good morning. Great nightcap, thanks. Yeah, Drew's doing well, thanks, man. He's sleeping right now, but I got to go wake him up in a minute. I got to wrap this up. Kyle Milliken, if I had to choose going to the Saints or Falcons, I'd choose the Saints, just say. Not in any way biased, right? Definitely a better organization. Trey Guy, good morning. Yeah, y'all do me a favor. Please smash that like button. If you're watching there on YouTube, smash the like button. Facebook, like the page, share the post. Good. Brant's going to Friday night at the box. Chris Keller, hoping some great Saints news today. Yes, indeed. Caleb, what do you think about the Saints Super Bowl odds changing? So apparently, several had their odds changed. The teams that are considering. Charlie asking if Deshaun Watson has the sleazy factor like Darren Sharper. No, because Darren Sharper is a convicted felon. A grand jury failed to even bring charges against Deshaun Watson. That's the thing that so many people forget. Stop convicting this man in the public when a grand jury failed to even bring charges against him. All right, we are done, y'all. I got to go. Y'all have an awesome day. LSU Daily coming up, AFR 3. Enjoy the madness. We'll see y'all then. Peace.